So a word of warning, a lot of times I like testing out products, and I bought these $10 pair of copy-pasted rip-off, cheap-ass Chinese-made plastic, what are these things called? Tube Boom. I got these from a Macy's, I think it was a Macy's backstage store. I went shopping with my girlfriend, and I saw these and I wanted to test them out. They were like 10 bucks, and I figured, okay, I mean, they look like the LG model, so I mean, how bad could they be? Turned out that the drivers that these speakers have are horrible. I mean, they're really, really, really bad. They sound worse than any speaker driver I've ever heard before. They sounded horrible. It didn't even matter what volume. It was like, how the fuck do you sell shit like this? I mean, if you were selling it to kids to listen to audiobooks, maybe you could get away with it, but I was really disappointed. Now, these were $10. I also have another pair that were $20. This is the $20 pair. I got these from Micro Center, and I'm pretty sure these things go on sale when they feel like having a sale on them. I was disappointed in these because, as you can see, these only had the volume up, volume down. They didn't have the seek forward, seek back, which is kind of the reason why I had higher hopes for these right here, because these have volume up, volume down, seek forward, seek back. I was hoping that, you know, you'd be able to get these things and not have to pay too much for them. But basically, these were another pair of like damn near no-name brand, cheap Chinese-made ones. Sound was good on these. The speaker drivers were good. Unfortunately, the antenna isn't that great. Some of these things don't have great antennas. They have problems connecting even when they're on your body. Like when I work out and I'm on the bench and I'm weightlifting, I'm like powerlifting, right? These right here would go in and out constantly. Now you think, wait a minute, that's less than 5 feet. Why is it having so much problems? But I mean, ultimately it's a cheap ass antenna, cheap ass Chinese made shitty antenna. And these never ever approached the practice. I mean, they sounded okay. You know, if you like doing stuff like working out, or if you're like doing construction or something and you just wanted a decent pair, Micro Center has these right here for $20. These are not bad. It's just that if you're moving around a lot or if you're sitting in certain angles, it's like they had problems connecting, so some people might not like those. So, these are the two cheap ones right here. This was the pair I had first. This was the LG Tone Pros. These had everything. It had the call, answering, play button. It had seek forward and seek back on the sides as a slider. I like that. Had the volume up, volume down as a slider. Had decent battery life. Usually the LGs have great battery life because I guess they anticipate that you're going to use these for phone calls and listening to music all day long. So basically, you could use these things all day long. You could charge them at the end of the day, no problem. The problem that I had with these, which is what caused me to go out and buy these and these, the problem that I had was the wires, as you can see, are so flimsy, and they should have used higher gauge wires on these things. The left side, basically the sound went out in the left side drivers. So that's what basically prompted me into buying a new set. Now, I like stereo wireless headphones because I'm kind of tall and I don't like having wires getting, you know, caught up on my body and then getting ripped out and damaged. So that's the reason why I do kind of like Bluetooth stereo headphones. I also like low profile small ones, so this way that they, you know, they don't interfere with my clothes and this, that, and other. Thing about it is these little thin ass wires, these things are really flimsy. I was very disappointed about that. In fact, these wires, as you can see, are even thinner and flimsier than the cheap wires, as you can see. You can see right there the difference in that thickness, and the difference in thickness makes a big difference because it's easier to damage these than it is to damage these. Now you move on to the Tone Triumph. 13 hours of battery life. Same small, flimsy ass wires. As you can see, they're about the same exact size. No seek forward and seek back. It does have the call button. It does have the power button, obviously, and has volume up, volume down. I listened to the sound quality. Sound quality is roughly the same as it is on the LG Tone Pros. Personally, if I had to recommend one of these things, I'd probably say, instead of buying the Triumph, which is $40, you should look and find the Pros, the LG Tone Pros, which by now have gone down to either $40 or less. And I bought these because I'm going to be on an airplane. I like these earbuds because one time I was sitting next to a screaming baby, and with these earbuds, I damn near couldn't hear the baby even when the baby was at its highest volume. So I do want these type of headphones for, like, you know, working out, walking, or being on a plane where there's a lot of noise and everything. So I do enjoy having earbuds. Some people don't like having earbuds, but I actually do like that. So far, the best headphones that I've actually used were the SONY PS VITA headphones. These may not look like much, but I have to give credit where credit's due. As far as screaming babies goes, I was actually on a plane. I was flying from Seychelles, a 4-hour flight, and I was sitting next to a screaming baby. And naturally, when there's a screaming baby, nobody wants to say anything because, you know, it is a baby and it's kind of like you're bullying. The thing about it is that shit is really annoying when you're paying top dollar for seats. But I have to say, for $20, these Sony brand PS Vita headphones are easily the best headphones I've probably ever used aside from stereo monitor headphones. These are easily the best earbuds I've ever used. Some people say, oh yeah, Beats audio sucks and this, that, and other. But when you're comparing the quality of the sound, the quality of the bass, and you're comparing it to the price, nobody wants to really pay $100+ for some freaking headphones. The Apple headphones are easily the worst I've ever used. They don't fit my ears, and I don't like them. But I got these to use on my trip. What I'm going to do is I'm going to load my iPhone 4S with music, and I'm going to use that as my music player while I'm on the plane. And I have to say, these Sony PS Vita headphones are easily the best headphones I've ever used. You can get these for $20. I used to be able to get these from GameStop, but I think GameStop stopped selling Vita accessories. But these are easily the best wired headphones I've ever used. And this is like the only wired headphone I'll go to instead of buying a wireless model. And my iPhone X came obviously with the adapter. And I could bring these and use. If I were going to buy another pair of headphones for travel use, I would probably definitely buy these. Now, the only downside is I don't use headphones like this for working out because I don't like having the wires there. Like, if you're on a treadmill, you don't want wires. If you're on a weight bench, you don't want wires because they can get tangled up and stuff. But these are easily like the best headphones I've ever used. And these things are only like $20. They also have a mic, as you can see, so that you can talk on the phone. It has a mic mute. And as you can see, it says PS Vita. These are, I have to say, I've used so many headphones. As you can see, I go through a lot of products. I really love these. So it's like, if you're looking for a pair of wired headphones, I would go on eBay and see if you can get the OEM brand original PS Vita Sony headphones if you're looking for wires. If you're looking for a wireless headphone, the LG Tone Pros is probably what I would go with.